Funny. Don't think about him right now, but he's 19 years old to be talking about him.
Oh yeah. Obviously, a few people went decided on their own or otherwise, or it was advised that it was their best option to not stay after the 48 hours. Were there any people that were not, first of all, not specifically leaving for eligibility purposes, but go today, or was it just those guys looking to protect their eligibility today?
No, pretty much everyone. I guess if you think about it, no, everybody today was to protect it. One thing as an organization that we've discussed is that we want to be different, and that we want to work with kids, and that we don't want to put a boy's eligibility at risk if we don't feel that he's got a strong chance of playing on the team. So we've given, Charles Grant, we released Charles today, but we made it very clear to him that we did it for those purposes, and that, he's not leaving our protected list, and he's got time to work on his game and to possibly keep his NCAA open. But in the same breath, doesn't mean he's come back to camp next year. So that's one guy. Obviously, Damon Pinero, he's the American boy from down Rhode Island, and we just, we're probably not going to keep a 19-year-old, goalie who's still got his NCAA eligibility. So that was the other scenario. Eric Bonowitz is in the same situation, but Eric's he's not sure exactly what he wants yet. So we haven't eliminated him, but we've talked to him about he won't be playing in any games, and he lives at home anyway. So basically, this is just a nice free hockey camp for him at this stage, and then he can kind of play it out. Sean Hurd, I talked to the Woodstock Slammers. He's going to their camp. They're big on, the Maritime Junior A's League is big on that, and so as a result of that, Sean still keeps his eligibility, and he's going to Woodstock to try to hone his skills, and over the next 3 years maybe he'll work hard enough to get himself an American school scholarship. And then the toughest one obviously was for us tonight was Tyler Piercy, because he can play here. We've known that, or we wouldn't have drafted him. But we've given him the option, and it'll be strictly his option.
Yep.
It'll be his choice. We don't know his answer yet, but he'll come see us tomorrow, and we'll sit down. He's a great kid. He's a young man, and he's going to make his mind up, and then he'll come see us, and then we'll sit down, and he may say, boys, I'm going forward. I'm giving it my best shot, and that's the option we gave him. Or if he says, you know what, I'm going to go back and play Maritime Junior A, and I'm going to try to get a Division I scholarship, because guess what? This kid can play Division I college.
Yeah, one of the things that's big lately between the battle between major, junior, and college is trying to get the best players just to commit so you get them signed, but you're just leaving the option and realize that the NCAA option is good hockey too.
Absolutely. I had to go through the same battles with my own son. I've got a son that could play Division I college hockey. He's only 16 years old, and so I've lived all these things, and I know what parents go through, and I know what kids go through, and I talk to the kids, and I've been a guy that's been coming down here to Hockey Night in Boston and all the different things, and Zach played at a prep school, so you guys know that I know the differences. I also know that major junior hockey offers kids an awful lot, but most Canadian kids, they just want to play major junior, so they don't even think about the eligibility. But you get into a situation, especially in the Maritimes and stuff, where kids are very educated about U.S. college and about stuff like that. So more and more it comes up, and of course all the American boys, they know about it. So if you're going to bring an American boy in, then that's the first kind of discussion you have to have. And lots of times teams, they wrestle with this whole concept, but we get a philosophical organization here, and we live here in the United States, so we've got to be cognizant of all this stuff. So
as far as so you got Damien and Tyler and Charles and Eric and Sean.
Yeah.
Those five?
Yes, that's it.
And that's it for tonight.
That's it for tonight.
But again, both Eric and Tyler are still technically up in the air at this point.
They're technically up in
the
the
other
air.
three are done for the
Yes.
week for the year.
For the year, yeah.
The other two are still.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, and even Charles is not technically done because Charles may decide to affiliate. And then he may decide that if we need a goalie this winter for any game or whatever, or anywhere in Nova Scotia or something, it happens. I went through it all last winter, and where you're calling, trying to look for goalies, somebody gets injured, and so on. I mean, we know, goalies get injured. So no, he's staying on our protected list.
There's no issue with O'Brien with eligibility?
At this stage of the game, Ian is fine with it. He just wants to play hockey, and so if Ian ends up playing in a game this weekend, it'll be an opportunity for him to show his stuff in a real game, and that's just I mean, his dad's a hockey guy. I mean, he's the director of player personnel for the New York Islanders, and so they're a hockey family, and his dad was a hockey goalie, so he just wants to play hockey, so we're giving him every opportunity to do that.